Page 77, Andante Cantabile. This is a duet. So we have the student part is the primo part, or the top part of the duet is on page 77, and the secondo part, the bottom part, or the teacher's part, is on page 76. So the idea is you get to play with somebody, and your teacher, anybody who can play this stuff here on 76 can play with you. Well, I want to talk about the student part. This is in 2/4 time. It's got one flat. It's in the key of F major. I'll just tell you that. Both hands are playing the same notes an octave apart. So it's like here. So just carefully. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. So that's 2E and a, 2E and a, 2E and a, 2 and 2 and 1 and rest and. Then B naturals. Dotted rhythm. Okay. Let's look at that. This is the third measure, second line. 1 and 2 and. See, the 16th notes come after the and. 1E and a, 2E and a, 2E and a. Remember, the dot gets half the value of the note. So an eighth note gets half a count. The dot's going to get a quarter of a count. That's 3/4 of a count. Get out the calculator or whatever. So it just works out that the two together get, just play a short. 2 and 1. You had other dotted rhythms in this piece. They all work the same way. Over on page 79, you have pretty much the same thing. I don't see anything that'll cause a problem here, because it's all, you're here, you're not moving around. Both hands are playing the same note an octave apart, and the rhythm on page 79 just quarter notes and eighth notes. So then we can add the articulation, which in this case it's legato. So we want the slurs. Just lift up between each slurs. That's all, and that's pretty much all the articulation there is. Then you add the dynamics. Both hands can be the same here. It's all melody. It's soft. Says piano, P, dolce, which means sweetly. So it's play sweetly. Now you're going to crescendo up to here. That G is where you're headed. So you come up to about a medium soft there. Don't get loud. Stop, soft, there. And then come back down. Do the same thing on the next line. Now a little louder. And then on the third line, the second measure, you're soft here. Then you're going to gradually get louder as you go to the next page. And on top page 79, you're up to about a medium soft, and it's going to die away automatically. You don't have to do anything for that crescendo. It simply means in the next measure, you're soft again. Stay soft. Now come back down, up again. Here, up to here, and then let it die away, back to soft. Now all of a sudden you're loud. This is measure 22 there, the third line, second measure, loud. Now crescendo up to very loud. Here, and then come back down to loud. And see the diminuendo means get softer. So you hear you're loud. Next half note, you're sort of moderately loud to moderately soft in the middle. And then in the last note, make it soft. That's it. As far as the speed goes, Andante is kind of a casual, and Cantabile is like dolce. It's just really a nice piece, sweet. So forth. Different people take it at different speeds, but that's my impression of how about a 1, 2, 1, 2, somewhere in there. So you learn it, and then we'll try it out together. Now on this page turn, for the play with me, I'm only going to do page 77, and I am going to take first and second endings there. I'll repeat it, it's supposed to. But when I get to the bottom of 77, I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn the page, I'll count in again, and then we'll do the page 79 together. So let's do the play with me on this and see what happens. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2. And 2 and. Repeat. And rest and. Second ending. And rest and. And turn the page. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 2 and. And 2 and. And rest and. Now I'd like to try the duet with you. Actually, I'm going to take it about the same speed we just took it, except for the page turn. You're going to have to figure out a way to turn this page because it goes on. I'm not going to stop for the page turn. You're going to turn it, and I suggest that you turn it on the first measure of page 79. On the half note, right after you play the half note, reach up during that half note and turn the page. Now you can hold the half note down with both hands. You can hear, and while you're doing that, you can turn the page. That works. That way you're not losing any sound or nothing. But the beat goes on. We're not going to stop for the beat. So however you do it, figure out how to do it. Also, to make this work, I need you to go up an octave on the keyboard. So instead of here, just pretend middle C goes up to here and play it all up here. All up here, because I'm going to be using these notes. We don't want to get in each other's way. It doesn't work. I've tried it, it don't work. I'll give us 4 counts and let's play this together slowly. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and.